Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut at Top T-Mobile Park. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. The Red Sox have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Mel Money will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now at the plate, Dom DiMaggio. He will lead this one off today. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Manuel Diaz. Fouled off. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Hitoki Ishikawa, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Bryan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's another 2-2. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Varitek. And the throw is there to record the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Good battle. Count remains full.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Another full count offering on its way. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or it can really hurt you.
Junior.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Jay Diaz. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. We head to inning number 2 here at T-Mobile Park with no score. Settling in now, David Ortiz, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Ted Williams. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Hit to third. There is Seager. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. Well, today's game provides the Red Sox with the chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with the win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. The 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in now, Mike Napoli. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Jason Varitek.
Into the box now, Jason Varitek looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The set and the 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A 1-2 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kenji Jojima, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Popped up. Bogaerts is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute, one of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Ortiz over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seven, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Ryan retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Dom DiMaggio. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Jojima finds it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Junior. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So digging in now, Brett Boone. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Chopper foul. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt them over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Jay Buhner.
Into the box now, Jay Buhner. Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman.
Ready for another chance, Daniel Ryan. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
2 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now the Red Sox DH, Manuel Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Junior will wait for this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Now at the plate, Ted Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Hit hard back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Standing in now, Jay Diaz. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Kenji Jojima. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Edgar Martinez. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Griffey Jr. on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Buhner is there. 1 down.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Now batting, Mike Napoli. He singled his last time up. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. Buhner is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 33, Jason Varitek.
Striding in, Jason Varitek comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I
2,
mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Red Sox leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Kyle Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In now, Brett Boone. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Seager on the first, nobody out. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Another full count offering on its way. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Jay Buhner. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Daniel Bryan. He'll swing it from the left side right here. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike, 1-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mariners leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dom DiMaggio. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Buhner is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Next for the Red Sox.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, Manuel Diaz. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate, you can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in now, David Ortiz. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still no score. Digging in to try it again, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Now the payoff pitch home. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. High in the air down the right field line. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Diaz.
In now the Mariners DH, Jay Diaz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hit hard up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Kenji Jojima. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Diaz on second, Jojima on at first with 2 down. Standing in now, Edgar Martinez. Their count now at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Mariners leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. At the plate, Ted Williams. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now in the box, Mike Napoli, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Jojima is after it. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Striding in for Boston, Jason Varitek, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest, and we still have no score. Into the box, Kyle Seager. It was a walk in his last trip.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Brett Boone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Count remains full. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping in, Jay Buhner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Daniel Bryan, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. looking to send him packing again. Fouled away. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 7, Dom DiMaggio.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dom DiMaggio. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Now the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Griffey waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And the term pitcher's
Mookie
duel doesn't even do
Betts.
justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mookie Betts is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1. Line towards center field. On his junior, but this is a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
And that's just
Now
another
batting,
base hit in a
the
long
designated
line of
hitter.
many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. Still no score. Oil can Boyd is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 28, Oil Can Boyd.
Now to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Jr. awaits the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Jay Diaz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the windup, the 1-1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia comes up with it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. Anthony Swarzak will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher.
Great day's work
any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box now, Ted Williams. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line drive to center field. Griffey Jr. is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Here's the payoff pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in, Mike Napoli. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Three and 1. Here it is. Called strike, and that'll run it full. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenji Jojima. The 1-1. Is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-1. Back up the middle. Throw, got it. Oh, what a play.
Oh, man,
Now
once
batting,
it got past the pitcher,
third baseman,
I figured it was a base hit.
Edgar
But then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the
Martinez.
diving stop. That was incredible.
In now, Edgar Martinez. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Another 1-2 delivery. That's popped up. Pedroia shading to his right. 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager. No hits to this point. Into the windup. The payoff pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we still have no score. Stepping in, Jason Varitek. The 2-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Yazzie.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. He swings and misses. Throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
1 out, nobody on. The 2-2. Hit hard towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Into the box, Dom DiMaggio. Line towards center field on his junior, but this is a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Manuel Diaz. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Bogaerts at third, DiMaggio at second, Betts at first, one gone. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they move on top 4-0.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Sam Tuivailala will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 26, Sam Tuivailala.
4 runs here in this half inning. Into the box now, David Ortiz pulled high in the air out to right field. Buhner back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Striding into the box, Ted Williams hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin.
Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard liner towards short, and that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
The third baseman, Mike Napoli.
Riding in once again, Mike Napoli. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Red Sox on top, 5-0. Carl Yazzie will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 8, Carl Yazzie.
Ready once again, Brett Boone. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Jared Saltalamacchia is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Jay Buhner. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Daniel Bryan lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, Ichiro Suzuki. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one, and makes it a 5-1 contest.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. and their runners at the corners now. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Jay Diaz. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Foil Can Boyd claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.